My name is Hanshu and I will be your trainer for SOC expert.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. If it is visible to you, then please let me. Okay. My screen is visible to you guys.
Yes, it's clear.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
yes.
So, this session is about the journey session is all about SOC experts. Can anyone please mute themselves? Yeah, thank you. Okay. Certified experts. My name is Imanshu and I have few certificates CEH, Microsoft Azure Expert, NSC 1, NSC 2, and I have did my diploma in cybersecurity as well. This is little bit about me completing my engineering in 2019, specializing in computer science. After that, I have gained diploma in cybersecurity from Institute of Information Security. The same thing I just told you. Credentials I have few credentials in cybersecurity itself. CES from EC Council, Microsoft Certified Azure Technician and Admin, Network Security Expert 1 and 2 from Fortinet and vulnerability assessments as well, from where I did my vulnerability assessment and pen testing trainings. Then I have more than 3.5 years of experience as an engineer with hands-on experience in SIEM tool like Azure Sentinel, Identitar, and other SIEM tools. Plus, I have 5 years of experience in trainings as well. I have nominated for EC Council Hall of 2022 for scoring 92% in CEH version 10 exam. Got a scholarship from EC Council as well in 2023, and after scoring 92%, I got the Side Mentor badge from EC Council itself just in the same year. Offer I offer trainings on identity radar, SOC Analyst, Rapid 7, Azure Incident Analysis and Deployment, CES, and all of those which you can see in cybersecurity domain. Now the question arises is what makes me able to train for SOC analyst because I hands-on experience, which we call it as industry level experience. As you already know that I have gained the experience in it, and I have experience around engineering and SOC analyst L2, responsible for implementation of controls in client's environment, developing use cases and assigning of use on same. Not just on same, I have also created tools on various email security tools like firewalls, IDS, IPS, EDR, NDR, HDR, deep analysis of logs, same for EDR, same tools and firewalls, developing playbooks, flow diagram incidents, SOPs and all for multiple teams, and configuring log sources and troubleshoot. I think this is the work of SOC analyst inside a SOC, where whenever we are working on the defensive side and all, and this basic industry need for cyber security people, those who wants to start their career in SOC. Then I have catered some more projects when I was working as a SOC analyst. Finance and banking, automobile picture projects I have handled foreign raised rubber industry, electric appliance manufacturers and all. So I have experience in these projects, and all these kind of tools have different kinds of data, different kinds of methodology, have different kind of countermeasure, have different kind of encryption, protection of data tools they have. So from there, I got so many knowledge how they are using such type of tools, where they are using this type of data, they are using a suitable type of protection to protect data. Somewhere they are using multiple cloud, Oracle Cloud, Cisco Cloud, they are using AWS, Azure. So I also got the knowledge about how to use the cloud, how to secure cloud, how to basically work on a cloud infrastructure, manage all these infrastructure for a different client. So this was a vast knowledge which I got. That is why this makes me suitable to train you as a SOC analyst. About this, what we are going to cover, this is for whom we can move forward. This is a course for those who wants to get career as a SOC analyst, which will help us set your career in cybersecurity defensive and build you as and trained you as level one and a level two engineer, which I think level one is a entry level job. If you are start a SOC analyst, then you can promote it to the SOC L2, where you have to work on advanced level of analysis. You need to provide investigation. You need to work on multiple tools. You will be responsible for RCA, which called it as root cause analysis, and going to work on root cause analysis as well, because this is the end goal for any of the software for which you are going to go. This is knowledge sharing, training, and to make sure ready for SOC environment with industrial requirements and real life challenges with SOC analysts face. So here we work on how the real environment looks alike. We will work on labs environment as well. We will work on blind analysis as well. We will create some rules. We will create investigations. We will create workflows. We will create analyses. We will create multiple level documentation. I will make sure that we will be industry ready. Whatever the things people need, whatever things organization need as of analyst, because whenever going ahead working in a cyber security, a mindset is also needed while working in SOC, not as a L2. Whether you are working as a promote as a manager, you will promote as a SOC manager or something else, three levels in engineering. Then again, they need a mindset that you should have a mindset that you should have a working environment. Then you should be prepared to work in a 24/7 environment from where you can protect data. Protect the data for multiple things for which you are serving. So that is the same thing which I told you. What you need to do to be stable in this career, how you need to start this particular career, what industry need, what they see you over there, how you need to prepare for interviews, and also all those things I will take in this particular course and we discuss it. You will learn about defensive side of cybersecurity, which is SOC. This is known as backbone of the security industry. There is a different range in cybersecurity industry, which we call as auditors, which we have a vulnerability management team, which we have a network security team, network team, vulnerability assessment, pen testing team, defense side, blue teaming, red teaming, purpling, all these type of teams. So we are focusing on the SOC, and I will let you know how these all the teams are working together, and why the SOC is different from all of the domains in cybersecurity, and what is the need of SOC people in small organizations and large organizations. Then we have SOC expert course will be an additional advantage to grow in an emerging field of cybersecurity and frame your career as an expert, because most of the people think that security analyst or SOC analyst is a high level of job. By gaining the experience, this is a good to do as a SOC L1 and L2. Then you can obtain multiple certification. You will obtain full level of knowledge. You will obtain the manual knowledge as well while you are start working as a SOC analyst. Then you can promote your with n number of opportunities in cybersecurity and the organization. So this is to have it. Then we have the agenda. What is the agenda for this course? We are here to make industry ready, which makes you comfortable to work in 24/7 environment, which I just talked about, and save the infrastructure from bad actors. Basically, here we are protecting the data. This is our main goal, and we have to prevent the bad actors to be there in our environment. Identify the security risk, make the defensive environment for an organization, help you to protect the device servers and data from use with your skills and knowledge. If you are already ready with all such type of skills, know what networks is, how to protect the network, how to protect the industry, how to protect the devices, how to protect data, because at the end our main goal is to protect data for the client, for any of the organization. And if we are in the infrastructure, then this should be our main motto, to protect each and everyone from all the breaches, and to protect from the vendors, those who should steal our data. This will mold you into think about as a SOC professional with all the techniques and tech to defend which you need while working. This will include creation of incident response, business continuity and disaster recovery plans. If you are already stuck in a disaster, and how to report the things inside SOC, how to create the reports, and how to respond when alert, how to investigate, how to do a deep analysis, and how to use the tools, and what is the use of different type of tools which we have like EDR, NDR, XDR, SIM tools, firewalls, network devices, virtual machines, those Linux, all of the things we will go and work. And we understand the working environment of these particular things if we have in our environment. And we can cater all such type of things and get data. Then we can make sure that whatever the things we are doing, whatever the things we are using, whatever the techniques and tactics are applying, so that we can simply protect the data and the environment for which we are serving, for which we have gained the knowledge about. Then I will talk about the course content which will be present on SIM Intelligence website. I can give you the URL as for you guys, right? In the chat here, the link is in the chat for you. So you just simply go to this particular website and simply click on the experts, right? Then you can go down, then you will identify the what we are going to cover in this course, right? So here it is. We are simply going to cover the first module as security operations center concept, which will be a deep down into CIA triad, which following this is a common knowledge for the cyber security domains. Whether you are working in any of the domain, this is a common knowledge which you will gain. Types of hackers which we have, what is if beginners are joining this course and they are into the cybersecurity field, that is why we have designed the module on a first level, that they can get the complete idea why we are doing this training and what the main purpose of doing it. Right? What we are going to do, what we will gain, what is SOC, why is it required, objective. We will talk about the objectives as well. Then we have NOC SOCs. We have two type of domains in defensive side as well. One is NOC and one is SOC. So what is the use of that SOC? What is the use of NOC? Which is the bigger one? Which what type of scopes in industry? And we will discuss that what type of work we will do if we are serving as a NOC engineer or if we are working or serving as a SOC engineer. Then we will talk about SOC infrastructure. Infrastructure will cover about the device. Infrastructure will cover about the report. This will cover about the environment. This will cover about the RT, each and everything. SOC models and types, concept of logging, local logging versus centralized logging if we have. Then where we are storing those logs, from where we are creating those local files, how we are applying it, how we are using it, how we are interacting with them. All of them will cover on concept of logging. Log management, inside log management, we will cover the computer security log management, infrastructure we will work on, log management planning, how to do the planning, how to cater the alerts, how to do the alerts, how to plan for the investigation. If any critical alerts are there, if any high priority alerts are, if any low priority alerts are there, then how to plan to investigate, how to go for them. If you have around 100 plus alerts, if you have around 200 plus alerts in your environment, then how can go ahead and how to plan such type of investigation according to a time frame, because each and every investigation takes some time, right? So this will help you to identify your time frame, okay, to get a proper planning, because if you do not have the planning to investigate the alert or incident, then there won't be any chance that you will be complete understanding of all the environment which was already happening or the events or the logs you are receiving, right? They have log management of
Okay, now come back.
process as well.
Hi.
Hi, please do not disturb in between.
Can we record?
Okay, so I will give you the chance to speak or ask a question after this completion. Once I complete it, please give me a time to complete it. Then you ask your questions. You can shoot your questions after that. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Then we inside log management, I was talking about log management operational process. What all those operational processes we have, and how to get those, how to do those, how to identify the techniques, because each and every incident takes time. that we already know. The same type of thing, each and every incident uh, takes another level of tactic. You to apply another level of knowledge, whatever you have, different level of alerts and incident. Suppose, for an example, I can give you one alert is there which you are already similar with those type of alerts and incidents, which is a which is on a daily basis in your environment, right? So you already know that what is going on. We can identify multiple level of investigation. We can do the same type of stuff, but most of the time this is the proper I can tell you that this is proper understanding of SOC L1 or L2. Most of it you will get the another level of alert which you have not seen in the environment previously. So this will be a new alert for you. So this course will guide you about how to go on an initial stage, how to identify that from where it started and what happens in the alert and why this alert has been triggered. Right? So you won't stuck anywhere like this is a new alert for me and I won't be able to solve it. No, this is the case. We will work on these four things as well, which we will work on log management, event management, and incident management as well. Identities versus incident versus events. We will work the difference between these two. This is false incident categories. More time in SOC, we can see that people are investing the time false positive, and they even do not know that this is a positive alert or this is a true positive alert, right? So we identify that what how to identify that this is a false positive alert and to identify that this is a true positive alert. Because if a false positive alert and we are giving about minute 10 minutes 15 minutes, then this is again a waste of their time. But if we can identify that okay, this is a false positive, then we can save our 10 minutes and those 15 minutes by another additional stuff by invest those time in true positive. So I will help you guys also to how to identify the false positive incidents in the environment and how to save time by doing the investigation on these type of alerts and incidents. Common attacks, we will understand common attacks to browse DDoS, ransomware, malware, phishing, brute force, and more. Basically, these are the common attacks which happen mostly in the environment, right? Malware, we can get phishing emails, we can ransomware, we can get. This is so much. Right now, you can see there is a trend going on for ransomware, and most companies have already been affected by these type of attack, right? So we will understand the ransomware, we can the mitigation and countermeasure, and what steps you need to take on an initiative, we can also learn about. Then we have module 2. Module 2 is very simple. We will learn about fundamental of networking and communication, which is very much, I will say that, which is very helpful for many of the SOC analysts, that you should have a little bit idea about the network. You should have a little bit about the device, how they are communicating, how they are sharing the data, how they are reading the data, how they are getting, how they are working in the backend basically in the end. So this is the basic understanding of those devices which we are using in our infrastructure. So this module will give you that idea so that you will be able to understand what is the thing which I'm doing. Right? If there is a firewall, right? So how firewall works. So if you have already understood how firewall is working in the backend, so that this will ease your time and this will save your time, that you will identify the events more easily and you do the investigation more easily. Right? Basic networking and network devices concept, I already told you about the firewall. Then we will do for the IDS, IPS, intrusion detection system, intrusion prevention system, VPN, switches and routers. One more additional thing which we will do, which you guys need, which is just an additional thing I will know about the architecture of the network in how we are designing the architecture inside a SOC so that we can get all the events from different devices one solution, which is called SIEM. Okay. OSI model and GPIP networking model we will use is a backbone of networking. Each and every relation, each and every data communicating or sending or receiving data tracks are each and everything working on this model. OSI model is the standard model in networking. Networking model is also there, but most of the time we are working on OSI model. Everything is dependent on these 7 layers. Right? Next, security and authentication concept. We will work on protocols and services in networking, conducting a port scan with Nmap practical. We will do Nmap is a network mapping tool. The full form of Nmap is network mapping tool. So how you can identify and do the port scanning? This we will also do. So if you do not know, then I can tell you that port scanning is the most common alert inside SOC which you will get, right? And once you know that how they change it, what type of packet they are sending at the time of ping, at the time of ICMP, at the time of port scan, then you will be easily able to understand what exactly going on in my environment. That is why we are conducting a port scan with a practical, right? We have a module 3 with the level infrastructure and environment. We will deploy some of the tools, same tools like Splunk, and we will simply work on those, and I will show you how to investigate all such type of alerts. Module 3 will work on simultaneously with all the modules. Okay. Module 4, Anatomy of Cyber Attacks and Unauthorized Access. We will cover common Windows operating system, Linux operating system, RHGL, network attacks, network security threats, network ports, network protocol based attacks, HTTP, NetBIOS, SSH, secure shells with SSL. These are protocols we will work, and how many protocols are there, how they are communicating over the network, how we are interacting with them. Okay, our devices are interacting with all such type of protocols and ports. We will understand those in a detailed manner. Then we have module number 5, blue team vulnerability assessment exercises, which will also go simultaneously module number 3. Okay, 11% environment setup. What is a vulnerability? Because you already know that we have the vulnerability management uh, team inside a SOC, inside a cybersecurity, which I just talked about. So how they are performing, and you should be ready about the all of the working areas of SOC, so that you won't get stuck anywhere else. Right. So that is why we have designed this course to understand such type of functionality of each and every domain. Right. What is vulnerability analysis? Overview of vulnerability assessment, different type of vulnerability issues which we are getting in the environment, whether it is on the basis of operating system, on the basis of devices, on the basis of software, on the basis of application, on the basis of network, on the basis of traffic which is flowing inside and outside, and what on the basis of tools which we are using, different type of tools which we are using in the internet. So how we are all such type of things in our environment, right? And how we are simply investigating such type of things. What are the different type of vulnerability issues, impact of vulnerability assessment on SOC and other security domains. Then we have module number 6. We will cover about blue team vulnerability assessment exercise. This is a advanced version of module number 5. Here you will understand first of the basic things, because if you do not know the basic things first, then we are working directly on a practical, then this is also not giving an exact idea what we are going to do. So basically, I would like to that we will work on module number 5 and module number 6 simultaneously, so that at the time of, if you need a theoretical knowledge, then we cover that. Then on a simultaneously basis, like I think that you this visual representation, then I will show you the same thing. So that is why module number 5 and 6 will work simultaneously, with visual effects and with theoretical as well. Basically, it is a practical ones, right? Then we have module number 7, SIEM, security information event management, which is just a tool, right? And we are working on Splunk tool. What we will learn in that tool, if we are deploying module number 3 with a lab infrastructure, introduction to SIEM first, then EDR, XDR, MDR, SOAR, difference between these two, because right we are using multiple tools in the environment. They are not just limited to a SIEM now. We have a big environment. If you're working in a large scale of organization, then you will see a level of tools. Then you have to get the understanding of why these tools, right? Then only you will be able to understand. So there is a saying in cybersecurity industry, like if you want to know if you want to get the idea about the investigation, if you want to get the idea about the incident and all, then you need to understand how that particular device or that system is working, right? If you do not know how that system is working in the backend, then you will be able to understand what type of thing they are doing in our environment, right? So the same thing we are going to cover in module 7. SIM architecture we will read all logs and even understanding Windows log, understanding Linux log. They both are different. Basically, there is a difference between event IDs and other type of login sessions as at all. Right? Log baselining capability, what are the ability of SIEM, why we are using SIEM, why SIEM. The question arises, why SIEM? We have multiple tools, EDR, XDR, MDR, right? Then why SIEM? Okay, so we will understand that as well. Why SIEM? Collection and even correlation as well between devices and between the tools. Correlation rules, how to create a correlation rules by using Splunk. Then SOC workflows and playbooks, how to create those and how to implement those in a tool. Okay, basically we will work on a workbook. Okay. Then we have security event, which is module 8. Then we will cover a solar wind as well. The same thing we will do on solar wind. Simultaneously, we will work module number 3 with a practical form. Once I need that you need a theory knowledge first, I will deliver that one. Then I will show the visual representation as well, that you will be able to understand what is exactly going on. Okay, this is a good method to understand the things in a more clear way. So we will work on Splunk and we will work on a solar wind as well. What we will cover on solar wind operation. So all these type of things we will work. Introduction to that component, we will decide component, work on the components, how they are communicating, how they are exchanging the data, how they are communicating in the network, in the infrastructure, log activities, whatever the activities they are performing in the backend. Because the tool is a front end. Okay, so you won't understand how it is behaving in the backend. So I'm here to help you how it's behaving in the backend with a visual representation as well. Log activity, network activity, we will work on dashboard, creation of dashboard as well. Okay, we will create some dashboards as well. Rules, how to do it. Then I will work on, basically I work on Splunk, difference between Splunk and SolarWinds. Okay, would be a difference between SolarWind and Splunk, how to work on Splunk and how to work on a Solar, where to use SolarWind and where to use Splunk, where to use other devices. This is also we will get. This will help you if you are on a level of SOC, right? So like L3, L4 manager. Then these things will help you over there. How to identify which tool is perfect for me. Okay. So on the basis of that, we work on all such type of things. Again, I told you about a Splunk, but we are going to cover typical type of stuff. We will infrastructure with module number 3. Then we will cover module number 10. Architect infrastructure requirement, dashboard, rule creation, alert identification, incident management, and we will do right. One more additional thing we will work solving and configurations as well for SolarWinds. Right. Then we have part 2, which is going more deepest way of that how to identify the DDoS, SQL injection are happening, search queries, regex, how to write SPL, right? That we are also which is SPL is a query language which we use in Splunk, right? We do not use any query language in SolarWinds, but we use L language in SolarWinds. So we will work on a basic level of SPL, right? Module number 12 is all about security operations centers, is dedicated all about SOC, means from starting to end. Okay. So module 13 is threat intelligence. This is the additional one because right now we are just not focusing on tools, we are not just focusing on the traffic, we are not focusing on devices, we are not focusing on logs and another components. We are too working on threat intelligence so that we can create a deepest threat intelligence team so that they can cater and they can get the idea before any threat. What, how we'll do that? So on the basis of that, we will also work, right? Incident response comes after that, after completing all such type of knowledge, after gaining all such type of whatever the thing which we are going into the SOC. If you're working as a SOC, then this will be totally focusing on creation report of incident, report of alert, report of investigation, and how you are running to that particular alert, which you get the malicious alert, you get a ransomware attack. Then this is also a in SOC, like you have created a document for each and a complete investigation which you did with the help of sending threat intelligence, SOC, alert, uh, events, etc. Okay. Then we have incident management. Once you did such of incident management and all, in threat intelligence and other stuff, then how you can manage those. Okay, with the help of the team members, with the help of the senior members as well, with the help of the stakeholders as well. Okay. Email forensic, we will work about the practical type of things. We will work on SPF, DKIM, demarcation, because this is again make you ready for email security and a phishing attack as well, right? MITRE ATT&CK framework, this is a backbone of SIEM. Okay, SIEM is working on MITRE ATT&CK framework and how we can use this MITRE ATT&CK framework in a real life environment. As we have installed, we will understand this. Then we will give you the career guidance module number 18. If you need MI at any point of time, and if you need that what all the roles I can go for and each and everything, so we can go on that part as well, right? And if you have any questions now, then ask.
Yeah, so what are the EDRs we are going to see?
Yeah, your voice is not clear.
Yeah,
I
give
have a
me.
question.
So, what are the
You
EDRs
use
we are going to focus?
Sorry, the purpose of video.
No, not purpose of the EDR. So, what type of EDRs we are going to use? Like, which EDR we are going to use for the first study
See,
purpose?
we will understand about the defender side as well, right?
Okay.
We have a lot more of the areas like Sentinel. One we have Defender, we have Cyber Reason, we have. So we will understand one of the EDRs how they are performing, and we will understand about why we need EDRs and the functionality of in SOC.
Okay. So, we will be seeing the hands-on on the defender also. Like, what are the EDR we are going to show?
Yes, you can say, but not other because they are different licenses. But I can show you the Defender side as well.
Okay. Okay. And related to Splunk, so it will be cleared up with all writing the how we are writing the basic searches, how to generate the reports. Everything will be shown, right?
Yeah, we will install it. We will develop a lab setup and we will do it.
Okay, okay. And one more thing, Himanshu. So regarding the hands-on and the lab provision, on which we are going to have the hands-on session.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
So regarding the lab session, on what are the tools we are going to have the hands-on?
Okay, we will have a clear hands-on of Splunk first of all because Splunk is way difficult from SolarWind. So that is why I cover Splunk first, that you will get the idea how the things are working. Then once you start working on SolarWinds, because SolarWind is providing a virtual platform where you can test each and every data. They are giving us sample data as well. So when you ever you are working on SolarWind, that will be easy to understand once you integrate the Splunk, right?
Yeah, okay, okay. And regarding this threat intelligence, are you going to cover any like any theoretical basics of the threat intelligence, or we are going to see them in like any scenario based or any practical
See,
implementation?
we will work on scenario based. Basically, I will give you some questions as well about the threat intelligence and how to do with the help of SIM. We will understand that as
Sure, sure. Thank you.
so we use free tools.
well. We have Splunk and SolarWinds.
Splunk is free. I think that we have to
Yeah, we can
create a
develop
lab.
we can develop a lab for Splunk where we can see dashboard, we can alert, trigger incidents, log. We can fetch the log, we can ingest the logs, we can invent multiple other data sources.
Okay, for prod environment, we must have license. For,
Yes.
Mm, okay, thank you.
Well,
I have another question. Can we record the sessions?
yes,
Okay, thank you.
well,
Hey, hi, Manshu. This is Shiva.
hello, Shiva.
Yeah, I have a question. Like here, you are going to like show how to integrate the new log source with SIEM tool
Yep,
with practical exposure, right?
with practical with Splunk. Splunk and so
Okay. So like how many hours every module will take?
Every module, basically, this is a complete course about 32 to 34 hours. Okay,
Okay.
and particular day we will cover 2 hours, and one module will take around 2 hours and all. If it requires one more half an hour, so there is no problem. We can.
Okay, like parallelly you will give us the like a lab session with hands on, right?
Yeah, that is right. With theory and practice, so that you will get the visual representation as well. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. And one more question I got in chat, which is regarding Vamika. Also going to cover Azure Sentinel. Exactly, no, we are not cover Azure Sentinel in this SOC expert. We are already only relying on Splunk and Curate. Sorry, Splunk and SolarWinds. Yeah. Any other questions?
Good day,
So
sir.
do
Regarding
the first
sorry.
today we will do the first module.
No, today is just a demo session. Okay, so we are starting from 14th of April. The session is to start from 14th of April, and we will go.
And
Okay.
Himanshu, Omkar is here. So basically, the batches will be weekend or weekdays. How means
Weekend batches 10 to 12.
10 to 12. Morning session means.
Morning
Uh,
session, yeah, morning session.
okay.
Okay, so Vamika is asking
Well,
about fundamental will be same for Azure Sentinel as well, correct? Yeah, fundamentals are same for all the same. Total
please, I have a
coverage
question.
course is 34 hours. Yes, Okpara.
Yeah, quick one. The trainings you said is weekend based. What happens if someone couldn't meet up a particular time? Um, let's assume the session is scheduled to commence because some of us might be in a different time zone and all that. So what happens if someone couldn't meet up with stipulated time? Can Would it be recorded, or I don't know, how would we go about it? Thank you.
Yeah, okay. So the answer of this is I know that you are in a different time zone and we are totally focusing on different time of sign people as well. So this, first of all, this will be a recorded session and you will get recording. After that, do not think that once you are recording sessions and nobody will help you. No, this is not the case with me. If you need my help at any point of time, if you need any additional help on my side, I will surely do that. There is no problem. You can contact me anytime over my email, right? And I will get back to you.
All right, thank you.
Well,
And if you have a problem with the other tools of SIEM, like Wazoo, for example, can we ask you?
yes. So basically, this is not just limited. You can ask me about the course. No. If you have any, you are stuck at somewhere related to the security, you can ask me that time. I will happy to help you.
Okay, thanks.
Good day, sir.
One more question, Himanshu, regarding Splunk tool. So we are going to see only the operational features or admin features as well. Means how SOC
Admin
admin or
features as well. Admin
okay, means
features.
basically we are going to perform complete SOC operations for this Splunk, right?
SOC operations are a bit different, right?
Mm-hmm.
SOC operations like we are on alert, we are working on incident
Yep.
response, we are working
Mm-hmm.
on investigations, dashboards, and all.
Correct.
But engineers and admins, they are proper managing the tools, they are properly implementing the things, right? So these are the different phases of SOC.
Okay. Mhm.
We work on admin side and work on SOC operation side as well.
Okay, cool. Mhm.
Hi Himanshu. Admin side means will you be explaining us about how we do integration of devices to Splunk and all? Okay, that's great.
So I'm having a question.
Yes, sir, please.
Um, I'm studying at another university. So currently uh, we are experiencing a data breach as well as a cyber security incident in which it occurred. So now, also you mentioned on some other module, it's a security information and event management. So could it be possible that the company did not pay the CM or any company to provide you with the CM, or didn't they have a secure cyber security division?
The simple answer of this is that once you are learning about Splunk and once you are learning about Solid, so as you already know that a large level of companies are already using Splunk, right? So here in the module we are already focusing on that Splunk tool as well, and we will also focusing on some additional knowledge which they will help you in getting the job as well.
Okay, so no problem. Thank you.
All right, I got a question.
So yes, Mukta, please tell me.
Okay. Um, so at the end of the course, after the interviews, do you guys refer to United States jobs or just in India or just?
Yes, so for this, you will contact my team, same intelligence team. I have provided contact in chat. So if you have any related questions related job and all, you can contact these guys. They are managing these type of things.
So you guys refer or just refer the jobs, right?
Yeah, for that we need to contact.
Okay.
Yeah,
So in US too, right? In US.
yeah,
Okay. So the classes are taken on the weekend in the morning,
yeah. Morning 10 a.m. IST.
10 a.m. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
So any other questions, guys? If you have any doubt, question, fusion. Now I think it's very more questions. And I would like to thank you all for giving me time, your valuable time in this demo session. Thanks for joining and have a good day.